I was the captain of Manchester. I'm captain for my country. I think is nothing bigger than that for the last 8 years, 9, 10. And then
मतलब रोनाल्डो उसने लाइव वीडियो चला रखा अपने फोन पे चला रखा रोनाल्डो उसने वीडियो लगा के इसने ये चलाती रही बस वीडियो खोल के इसने लाइव
क्या रॉयल मैड्रिड है किसने छेड़ा
the best way to achieve that results. But as I told you before, I believe, but you have a few things that you have to change, and you have to be, and you have to accept. It's the main word is to accept when you're not in your best shape, or in your best moment. We have long way to improve, but I believe new year we have to think that things go to change for a better place.
When you say change, what needs to change then?
I'm not the right person to say we have to change this and that. So I think in general, let's be honest, the last 5-6 games, you think Manchester play very well? No. You know that? Everyone know that. We have placed, we have, how I can say, we have time to improve. Yes, we have a potential squad. We have new manager. Why we don't believe that we can do it better? We have to believe. We have to be positive to try to change things. You know, to play as Manchester United fans want and the history of the club. This is why we have to. We're not going to give up. They only give up the guys who is weak mentally. This is why I mentioned in the beginning. You here, you have to implant that in your mind that we are capable to change things now. I don't know the specific way because I'm a player. I'm not a coach. I'm not the president. I know the way, but as you know, I'm not going to mention here because I think it's not ethic from my part to say that. What I can say and what something that we are in own control at, we can do it better. All of us.
And if that is a collective, what
collective, individual, everyone.
And what could you achieve then if you get that?
Big things that Manchester belong in important things. So we have to change that. I don't want to be here in the club to fight to be in 6th place or 7th place or 5th place. Or I'm here to try to win, to compete, and I think we compete, but we are not yet in our best level. But we have a long way to improve, and I believe that if we change our mind, we can achieve big things.
A lot of it's in the mind then.
I think so, yes.
And what do you think? Going back to that day when we spoke, when you came back and scored the 2 goals against Newcastle, everyone was on the up. Everyone was talking about the title, not 4th place. What's the difference between then and now? Do you think what's happened? Because you didn't foresee that. That wasn't what you were expecting.
Yeah, I was happy, surprised. Was very good. My first game I scored 2 goals, but the football, the league, to win the league, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, a 100-meter sprint. You have to be consistent. And this is why the best team right now in England probably is Manchester City and Liverpool and Chelsea, because they are more consistent than the other teams. But I believe that we have to look at that and believe that we are capable to do it the same way. We know it's tough. We have to improve. But I believe some things have to change. But I believe that we have the potential here. So we have to do the right things. It's the only way to be in that level of that teams that I mentioned before.
And it's the reason you believe, because when you look around and train every day with these players, the ability and the talent that you've got in the Manchester United group at the moment.
100%. This is what I believe. I still believe. But as I told you, and I'm going to repeat, some things have to change.
Interesting. In terms of the Premier League, the standard, the global eyes on it, is it I know you've had the problems, but is it fantastic to be back on that stage for you?
Lovely to be back on the Premier League, which is, in my opinion, the last probably 5-6 years is the best league in the world. It's always in the top of the world, but especially the last 5 years, is very competitive league, very difficult league. All the teams, even as they call the smallest team, they look bigger when they play against big teams. Without doubts, I think it's by far the best league in the world.
And you, when you go around the world, do you see that? Do you see that phenomenon, if you like?
I play everywhere, so I can say the difference and the level. And I can say 100% that Premier League is by far the most difficult and the most special league in the world the last 6 years.
And is that when you look at the level of coaches we've got and the level of players that want to either play in it or, in your case, come back to play in it?
This is why as people know, I'm a challenge person. I like to challenge. First of all, myself. I think it's the most important. This is why I'm coming back, because I think I'm still capable to do it, important things and good things and impress people. So this is why I'm back to Manchester. It's a club that I love it. Everyone know that. And to play the Premier League, which is the most competitive league right now in the moment.
And apart from the frustration on the pitch that you're mentioning, is everything settled? Are you enjoying being back in England and back living here with a family and everything?
Yes, I'm a moment of my life that I'm settled on everything. So for me, it's another step in my career. So it's good. Family's happy, kids are happy, I'm happy, and I want to carry on like that.
You do like challenges. You've had many in your career. Where does this one in the next 4 or 5 months then to push United back into those Champions League places that you're talking about? Things have to change. How big a challenge is that?
Every weekend is a challenge. I'm not going to look in the future. I'm looking at the present. The present is now. The moment is now. We have Saturday a big game that we have to try to win, of course. And step by step, as I mentioned before, we have to improve game by game. I live the present. The present for me is the most important. The future will come. So to take in the present, we have a difficult match Saturday. And after the Champions League in February, I hope that we're going to be more prepared, to have that huge amount, that we're going to have very, very tough games, that we're going to be more prepared, to fight against that big teams.
Yeah, you mentioned the Champions League coming up there. For next season, for this club, how important, how crucial is it to be in it again then?
It's the key, as I told you, Manchester United should win the league or be in second or third. I don't see other position for Manchester United, to be honest. I don't see. In my eyes, I don't accept that our mentality be less than to be in the top 3 in the Premier League, in my opinion.
And that has to be drilled into everybody,
of course,
around the club.
I think to build up good things, sometimes you have to destroy a few things. So why not? New year, a new life, and I hope that Manchester can be the level that people want, especially the fans, that they deserve that.
You can sense that from the supporters at the moment.
Yes, they deserve, because they sing all game. They are there all the games. They want good performance from us players. So we have to give at least something to them. We won. That is the most important. The last game, for example. But as everyone knows, we don't perform the way we want. But I still believe and I'm still positive that we have a long way to improve.
Because this club is not always the winning, it's the way you win.
Exactly. I think we can make the two things together in a perfect scenario.
So just finally then, what would be success sitting here now at the end of May for Manchester United this season?
Right now, I hope to win one title, to go through in the Champions League, and be at least right now the way we are, to be in the top four.
And for that to happen, your message to the supporters would be what?
Be the same that they did until now. I mean, the fans. We're gonna give our best. We're gonna try to change things for a better way. And thank you for them support, and carry on like that, because when they are like that, we are more positive, and we are all together. I think we can improve a lot.
Okay, great to see you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cristiono, great to see you again.
Thank you.
First question is, how are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm very well. But I haven't just missed the game for Manchester United, so how are you?
I'm good. I just have the little part of my work, you know. We have to feel some pain sometimes, but it's nothing big. And I hope to be good soon.
For the weekend?
I hope so. We will try. Tomorrow I will do it. I will try to training normal, and let's see how body reacts. And fingers crossed. I'm confident.
I remember the Cristiono first time round when you couldn't play. You weren't a happy boy. How are you now? You're a little bit older when you miss a game.
Well, you are more mature, as you mentioned before, so I know better my body. To don't say 100%, but I think I know my body 100%. And mature experience give you the possibility for you to understand your mind, your body, everything around football. So it's good. I'm a different person. I'm a different player, but the ambition is still the same. I want to play and help the team.
Talking of differences, a lot's happened since the last time we had a sit-down chat. You have a new manager. Ollie's gone. How do you reflect on the last couple of months here?
Well, not easy, to be honest. Not easy. We changed first coach Ollie, after from Carrick, after for this new coach. It's difficult, to be honest. When you change so much, it's always tough. But I still believe that we are capable to do it a good season. We knew it that it's going to take time.
तुझे तो नेचुरल लग रहा है उसके चेहरे पे स्टेमिना कपड़ा महंगा हो रहा है इनका
नॉर्मल इंटरव्यू दे रहा बेटा
It's not that fast, but I'm looking forward that we have
पता है इसकी उम्र
to
इसकी
be
उम्र
professional, we have to work hard, we have to be together as players to change the page.
और देख कुछ चमक
We
इसके
know
चेहरे पे
that we are not in the best moments, but I believe that
देख
with the
40 साल की उम्र है इस आदमी की
working hard, we can achieve
जितनी उम्र
important
मेरी
things
डी
even.
You said you have to be together there. Luke Shaw said after the Wolves game that you weren't
चेहरे पे
on
चमक
the
के
pitch.
काला
How important is it that everybody is
It's the key. It's the key. Not only the players, but
ऐसे नहीं लग रहा मेरे जैसा
staff, coaches, physios,
मैं जैसे कि नहीं लग रहा
doctors, players. You know, this is a squad. Is like a second family for all of us.
दे अब तुझे
So we
स्कीम
have
वो
to be
दिखाता
together.
हूँ
We are in the
देख
same
कितने
boat.
फॉलोअर 360 थे
And
दिखाए थे अब देख कितने हो गए देख
we
यहाँ
knew it since the
दे
beginning that
अभी 359
it
दिखाए थे
will
अब
be
मैं
easy.
रिफ्रेश करूँगा
So
500
New Year,
क्या
we have to
सिस्टम है
believe that
अच्छा ही मेरे जैसे ही लग रहा था
क्या करें